entire behavior of the rat changed. It became less anxious. Also, it responded to stress, like a normally reared rat. And we looked at the way that gene was marked in the brain, and we saw that we actually changed the epigenetic marking of that gene. There was nothing there, huh? Yes,
And completely. No. Isn't that beautiful?
Although the work has yet to be replicated, it appears that Schiff and Meany have linked personality traits, albeit in a rat, to the epigenome. Could this have implications for humans? We will not know until the completion of a 10-year study now underway that will look at children from both nurturing and neglected backgrounds. But even now, says Meany, we have clues that our own upbringings produce the same effects.
If you grow up in a family that involves abuse, neglect, harsh, inconsistent discipline, then you are statistically more likely to develop depression, anxiety, drug abuse. And I don't think that surprises anyone. But what is interesting is that you are also more likely to develop diabetes, heart disease, and obesity. And the stress hormones actively promote the development of these individual diseases.
So one day we'll be able perhaps to chart the pathway from child abuse to changes in the way certain genes are epigenetically marked in the brain that unfortunately affect our health years later in life.
This work is controversial. Still, many scientists now believe that epigenetic changes in gene expression may underlie human diseases. Take a disorder like MDS, cancer of the blood and bone marrow. It's not a diagnosis you would ever want to hear.
When I went in and he started patting my hand, and it was going, your blood work does not look very good at all, and that I had MDS leukemia, and that there was not a cure for it, and basically I had 6 months to live.
With no viable treatment, Sandra entered a clinical trial experimenting with epigenetic therapy. It was the result of a radical new way of thinking about the causes of diseases like cancer.
If one has a genetic basis of cancer in mind, then one is simply asking what causes genetic damage. Cigarette smoking, certain types of environmental